Cash. So, I turned 34 last week. What now?
Santa sneezed one snowy night, he caught a chill.
Okay, first off, this is one of the little birthday presents I got for myself. A sun shirt from Kathmandu. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. I care a lot more about my skin and skin cancer. Okay, so I've been avoiding talking about this. My birthday. The day itself wasn't anything special. In the past, I would go down to the beach in the morning and swim with a local group called Kubras. And most of them are retirees. They're in their 60s and 70s or 80s and they're super fit. And there's some young ones too. And we would do this swim usually to the Wedding Cake Island. Look on the map. And halfway through the swim, everyone would sing happy birthday. We would do the super Aussie hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, and splash the water for the birthday girl or boy. And it's very special, I must say. And then we'll have coffee in the park, we'll have cake, and people will sing happy birthday again. But this year, I don't know why, I just really wanted to be alone that morning. I did decide to do something special for my birthday. I went to my favorite cafe and had cake for breakfast, and that is very unusual. And I wrote a future journal entry for my future birthday in 2026. I'm not going to tell you what I wrote, that's a secret. Let's see if it comes true. And then the rest of the day was just like any other day. I went home, I spent majority of my day just editing my Poland vlog, which by the way, I really appreciate all the love, all the comments, all the engagement, all the stories I've gotten since I posted that video. I never thought thousands of people would watch my personal Poland story. And yeah, thank you for watching my video and thank you for all my new subscribers. I stand by what I said. Poland is a beautiful country. People should go see for themselves and learn a few useful words. Like I think you can get by, at least know dziękuję, like thank you, please, proszę. Don't make the mistake I did. So for the longest time I pronounced proszę and not proszę. And it's just a little roll of the tongue. It could mean pig or please. So I said pig for many years. Spending the whole day mostly by myself did get me thinking. I thought about how I'm aging. Mainly my brain. My aging brain. I realized something. I live life really intensely, but I rarely mark it. I mentioned I take photos of everything, and I do, but it's photos like this. I'm going to see Susanna, and we're gonna play with kittens. One of my subscribers shared a video with me by Key on people who treat birthdays like a normal day. The idea is that some people downplay celebrations because of disappointment, unmet expectation, or a desire to avoid performance of social attention. But I'm not sure I agree entirely. For me, it starts with childhood. My birthdays growing up were always intimate, truly a 90s kid style. At home, never huge, just family and a few friends or neighbors' kids. As I got older, the circle became smaller, even more intimate. A nice dinner with family. My mom and dad were very private, humble people. They lived frugally and were content with our small town life. Birthdays were never about showing anything off, just about us having a good time together. Mostly around food, good food. And it continued with other milestones. Graduation, both honors degree and my PhD, was the same story. I felt awkward in that gown, just wanted the ceremony to finish. Everyone else was taking photos all over the campus, fully made up. I couldn't care less. I care more about the dinner or lunch I will have with the people I cherish most. Big celebration for me feels more like a chore. I like to celebrate quietly and in a way that feels natural to me, and it should feel effortless. My upbringing and personality shape it, and intimacy over spectacle, humility over performance. I don't think I'll overanalyze it that much. I just make a conscious choice not to have big celebrations. It's nothing to do with disappointment or afraid of being hurt or anything. I just like it quiet and intimate. Yum. I'm eating pickle lettuce in soy sauce. I mean, really, it's quite salty. You should really eat it with rice or, porridge, ideally. But it's a good condiment for anything. I just like to have it as a snack. So for my 34th birthday, I kept it simple. I had cake for breakfast, which is very unusual. I don't usually have cake for breakfast. Like, my life in Sydney is pretty frugal. Like, my partner and I don't eat out very often, and when we do, we tend to choose the places that we really love. So this tiny sushi restaurant is run by a Korean couple. It's the first restaurant I went to the first week I landed in Sydney for uni, like 15 years ago. So they do Japanese food, but they also do Korean food. It's one of those like mixed cuisine type of restaurant, but it's mainly sushi and ramen and things like that. It just has such a home cooked feel. It's nothing fancy, it's not too flashy, but it's very warm. They have like pictures and drawings from kids, all their customers, and the people that have been there keep going there for the past God knows how many years. They've been there for ages, before I came here even. Anyway, for my 34th birthday, we had dinner there. I even ordered something different that night, which is very unusual for me because I know what I like. My birthday dinner was exactly how I wanted it on the day, and it was enough for me. Okay, I should stop eating this. It's very salty. I love it, but it's not healthy. Maybe. And drink water. So while I was editing my Poland vlog, I noticed something. I have a lot of photos, but I didn't actually have a lot of the actual Christmas dinner, like Wigilia, and photos of our family together on the day. Or even of the dishes, obviously, because I ate first. And that moment hit me. All the time I thought just being in the moment was enough, but it isn't. I remember the moments perfectly. The people, the conversations, and being completely present. There's not much photos to look back on. My partner's mom is the exact opposite. Their home is filled with photos, printed and framed, hang on the wall. Photos like this. 'Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get something right off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it, time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't... Okay, I lied. I'm just gonna continue snacking while I'm talking to you. You know how in your childhood, your parents' home or your grandparents' home, there's always photo album underneath the coffee table? I kind of miss having that. I think ever since we start taking photos with our phone, or like even the digital camera, we just stopped printing photos. And yes, you can store it online and you can scroll past it, but how often do you really do that anyway? Like, it's just not the same feeling, like, you know, holding something tangible like a photo or a piece of paper in your hand. This is where my scientist brain kicks in.
Memories are fragile.
People,
Mukashi, where are we?
middle of nowhere.
Our brains aren't perfect recorders. They forget, they twist, they simplify. Memories
Mukashi,
are
where are we?
precious.
The temple of Hatshepsut.
Wrong. Mukashi, where are we?
I can't understand her, but I think that in Cairo.
If we don't create tangible records, a lot of those moments will eventually be just gone.
In Cairo. Once again?
And it's not just for us, it's for our families and friends too.
Someone will tell our story someday. Now, while I cannot guarantee how they will tell my story, having a preserved memory is better than having nothing. After my mom passed away, my dad started going through our photo albums, and that's something he never did before. The photo albums has always been kept in the closet upstairs and wrapped up to prevent dust. Because my mom just was really good at keeping things and preserving things to the point that you can't reach them. But after she passed away and I was cleaning things out, my dad actually requested the photos be kept downstairs and close to his room. And he said something that shocked me a little. He said, "Oh, what's the point of keeping the photo there if you can't look on it and remember?" When you take the photos or the videos, I don't think a lot of us would think much about them, but when you don't have them, or when you... But now these photo albums or videos become nostalgia, right? Like it helps us relive the good times.
I really miss having Christmas in Poland and the way my Polish family intentionally celebrate the holidays. The last time we hosted with Gilia, I was so busy with work and was caught into the hospital lab for
My
emergency
Christmas tree.
that my partner did most of the work, including putting up the Christmas tree. This year, I'm gonna do it and record it.
Okay. Which one? That's the other part. The leg is down. Now I don't have much ornaments, so I'm just gonna use fairy lights, which is how I like it anyway. Let's see. I dimmed the light so you can see, but I still have a few decorations that I can put up. So the only thing I really bought are the lights and the tree from a few years ago. The rest of these decorations are actually from my partner's mom. So she sent us a care package from Poland every year, and they're usually filled with like Christmas or Easter decorations, which she knows that we will never buy these things, so it's really nice. Hold on, I'll go grab them. Okay, what do we have here? I've got elves, gnomes, don't know. I've got Mikawai, Santa, the little bag of presents. I don't think it moves or anything. Oh yeah, only the arms kind of moves. And I have I love this. I have a little nutcracker. The mouth's open. Doesn't make any sound. Oopsie. And I also have a mini Huayinga, a mini Christmas tree. Now that I have a tree here, I think I'm just gonna put this in my study room. Yeah. Okay, you don't belong here. This probably says a lot more about my decorating skill than anything. I like it though. Still festive. It's fairy lights. Ta-da! It's 11 p.m, but I need a shower before sleep. It's so hot. Good night. Dobranoc. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is sometimes it's worth taking a moment and marking your memories. Just like the photos I took of Poland. Next time, when I spend with Gilia in Poland, I'll take more photos. The funny photos. And I suppose the other thing I want to say is, however you want to mark your memories is your business. Whether you celebrate your birthday, your graduation, any small wins in a week, your country, your city, your family. It should feel genuine and effortless, or at least comfortable. And it shouldn't feel performative for other people. That's what I think. How funny would it be if our photos and videos and things we have now becomes alien artifacts many years later? And I wonder what the future ETs will think of us, or they don't think of us at all. Either way, maybe a little alien kid will have some fun digging up stuff.
And yes, my records, my videos are not world changing, but it's my story, my life, your story, your life, and they're worth telling and worth keeping.
That's it for this week's vlog. I don't know why, but I'm gonna eat some crackers. I'm feeling slightly snackish, and this is kind of Amy's Malaysian way of eating crackers. So I've got like Jazz little crackers, and I have Malaysian coconut jam. We call it kaya. It's actually really yummy. It's basically coconut with eggs and brown sugar, and you cooked it, and it becomes like this really thick jam custard. Okay, sorry. Take two. This is the consistency when you put the jar in the fridge. It should be a lot more runny, but I kind of like it cold because it's a hot day. And the way I eat it is just this way. If you ever visit Malaysia, you eat it on toast with butter, or it's just kaya toast. So good.